What's going on, everybody? Jacinto212 here. And welcome back to another unboxing video. Today I got some more customs. So yeah, these just came in the mail. I was told they're still being delivered, but I guess they got delivered a lot earlier than you would expect. But yeah, if you couldn't assume, I think we talked about this last video, but they're actually FNAF figures. So let's go ahead and open them up, and yeah, see you guys on the other side. And here's our boy Mike Schmidt. He's looking snazzy as ever. I gotta say, I actually really like the design here. I like his little jacket he came with. I just like the design of the past too. Man, I went and saw the FNAF movie in case you guys didn't see like the Instagram, which what are you guys doing? Go follow. But I've seen it and I love the movie. So of course, to celebrate the fact that FNAF 2 is coming out, I actually should have got the toys. I was actually going to, but these FNAF movie ones look kind of more uh they look more like the characters than the other ones do. So until we get accurate movie versions, we're gonna have to deal with FNAF 1 first. Anyway, so here's Mike. He looks awesome. So I really like his printing here. You guys probably can't see it. Oh, there you go. I put some good lighting on it, so that's cool. Yeah, okay. So I really like his jacket, and I really appreciate that he came with the flashlight because he's a night guard. So yeah, and I think he falls asleep in the first around the first night. I think, which in real life, not in real life, but in the games, if you did that, they jump scare you. Which I guess in a sense they did. I could talk about FNAF for hours. I'm a big fan if you guys couldn't tell. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the next character. And here is our girl Abby. I think that's her name, right? It's been a year since I watched the movie. I know. You would think, hey, as a FNAF fan, you would remember all the characters' names. But for me, it's very possible to forget some of the characters. But I remember Abby and Mike. So I believe in the movie, Abby is actually his little sister. In the movie, spoilers ahead, I believe the animatronics try to take her and make her like a part of their crew or whatever. It's good. She's a good character, and I'm glad she's a nice addition to the character. I'm glad the fandom is welcoming of her character. But yeah, so I like her design here. Obviously, it's very accurate to the movie. You guys probably can't see it because she's holding her little teddy bear. So there we go. But yeah, so here's her design. It's pretty classic. It's classic pink, and I think that's a mixture of a yellowish white. It's hard to describe. And she only has one face, and I really like the hair piece. I think it's really nice. And I also like the teddy bear. Obviously, I don't even know. I don't think she carries a teddy bear in the movie, right? I'm unsure. I think she doesn't. I think she does. It's been, like I said, it's been an absolute while. It's been an absolute while since I've watched the movie, but that's besides the point. Otherwise, I really like this. Now onto the animatronics, shall we? All right, and here's our boy Freddy Fazbear himself. Now, I was actually while I was building each one because I built all the animatronics and I'm going to show each of them. But I was actually thinking, should I show all of them off at the same time? Excuse me, at the same time, or should I go ahead and show them off one by one? And I think I'm going to show them off one by one just so I can show off their printing and show off what they look like, and it'll be easier on my behalf as well. So yeah. Anyway, here's a boy Freddy Fazbear himself. He looks pretty good, and I gotta say, I'm not gonna lie. I really like how simple his printing sort of is. Like he comes with a simple microphone. He looks pretty cool. All right, I like him. Now the thing that kind of really makes me like these characters a little bit more is how these characters look so much like the movie versions. Like I really really appreciate that the fact that they took time out of their day to make these figures. Now, they're not official. These are nicely custom made and they're awesome. Obviously, okay, I keep moving this and I don't mean to. But anyway, so that was pretty fast. But now we're going to go ahead and move on to Bonnie. And then we'll go ahead and go to Chica and then Foxy and so on and so forth. And here's our boy Bonnie. Now, this, I really appreciate the fact that they gave him a guitar. Like, I was actually scared that they wouldn't because I've seen that he came with the guitar online, but I wasn't sure if they were going to include this guitar, but I'm just happy they did. And I'm glad it's not a sticker as well. Like I was scared that I was gonna have to try to stick the stickers on there. You guys know how Lego works, right? And sticking the stickers onto the pieces is not that easy. because you want to get it right, but it's hard to do so. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, let's go discuss Bonnie. So here's Bonnie the Bunny. I believe he plays. I believe I really like his cutscene in the not cutscene, but I like his scene in the movie. I believe in the movie he kind of bites spoilers, but he like chomps off half of a person's body. I really like his cutscene, and that made me love Bonnie and appreciate him a lot more. Even though in video games he hates me, I love him. Anyway, so I really like his printing. I like how detailed it is. I like the little scratch marks. Not scratch marks per se, but there are scratch marks there to show that he's a bit messed up, that he hasn't been used in a while. And then there's even printing on the arm. I forgot to show you there is on Freddy as well. Um, there's a bit of arm printing on the Freddy as well. But no, I really like the arm printing on the arms and the back, and there's also printing on the legs. It's really hard to see, but there are printings on the legs. It's kind of hard to show, but yeah, they're printing on the legs. It's pretty nice. It looks like some fur and some messed up stuff as well. Like he hasn't like obviously it hasn't been used in a while, so his skin is falling off, stuff like that. Like I said, I really appreciate it, and also his eyes are pretty accurate as well. Anyway, so we've reviewed Bonnie. Now we're gonna review Chica. And here's our girl Chica. She's looking awesome. I really actually really love the fact that that it came with the cupcake. I like how the cupcake looks mad as well, like how he is in the movie. A lot of people told me when I was watching the movie. Apparently, the cupcake is her dog, and it's actually shown. I don't think it's shown in the movie, but that's what people are saying. So that explains why he's growling and acting so aggressive because he's a dog and he's a Chihuahua, and Chihuahuas are just born naturally aggressive. So that explains everything. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So here's Chicken Chicken. Like I said, I really like her printing. It's pretty obvious. Like there's even for some reason now you guys can go ahead and see her leg printing right here. It looks pretty cool. And then obviously her feet are actually well imprinted as well. And then of course there's oops. I'm actually just gonna turn this around. How about that? And then there's even cool arm printing here as well. I'm just gonna set her down here so you can see it. But there's also some printing on the back as well. Now it looks a little bit rough around the legs here. I don't know. Maybe that's maybe that's just part of the design. I assume because these animatronics haven't been used in a while, so therefore they're gonna look all roughed up. But the painting here looks a little bit weird. But other than that, I actually really appreciate how much detail they put into the front here because it looks cool. And then for those of you that want to see the cupcake up close, here he is if the camera will focus for once and be on my side. But anyway, you guys can see the cupcake. It looks cool. Anyway, so we reviewed Chica, Bonnie, and Freddy. Now we're going to review Foxy. And here is our boy Foxy. This is everyone's favorite animatronic, and now he's brought to us in Lego form. So I think this is him with the. I think this is him when he chases the said character down the hallway. This is him when he chased those people that tried to break into the pizzeria down the hallway, Foxy. I think that's this version. And I gotta say, I really appreciate that scene. I could talk about the FNAF movie all day. Matter of fact, I might talk about it while I'm reviewing these Lego pieces. So, if you don't like long videos, then I'm sorry, but FNAF is my passion. So, anyway, now I also really appreciate that he came with just legs instead of endoskeleton legs, even though that would have been cool. I understand. They already spent enough time making the faces look absolutely perfect to me. And also, just like with the rest of the animatronics, the printing is top notch. I really appreciate the printing on the legs, the arms, and overall just everything about Foxy. You can tell they love Foxy a lot because they put so much love into him. And not saying they're not. I'm not saying they haven't done it to the other animatronics. It's just that this one has a bit more printing on it than the rest because Foxy's just more detail. It's just a little bit more detailed. And overall, I just appreciate his design. I just really like it. He also comes with the hook, in case you couldn't tell. I'm pretty sure that like 90% of y'all probably noticed that when you first seen him. But yeah, and then in case, oh wait, but yeah, so we reviewed all four of the animatronics. Now we're gonna review the two extra ones. Well, one of them isn't necessarily an animatronic. It's actually just a guy in a suit. Yeah, you'll see. Oh, and here's our boy. Sorry, I thought it was paused still for a minute, but it's not paused. Okay, now let's continue on forward. So, this is our boy, the Yellow Rabbit, or should I say William Afton. Anyway, so as you could tell, this is him in the yellow suit, the Yellow Rabbit suit specifically, and he looks pretty cool. I really like his design. I like how it's all roughed up to look exactly like the movie. Obviously, the eyes aren't that. It doesn't look that detailed in my opinion, but it still works. It works for what it is. I don't even. I think this is how his eyes look like too in the movie as well. It's just. I guess it just looks weird because they're not glowing. But oh well. What can you do? This is probably the best they could do. Now you probably can't see it because he's not in the fully in frame. But if I move him all the way back here, let's do this. So if you look closely, his ear is a bit black for some reason. I'm not sure. I think they were trying to imitate his ear being like fully off. I think, and they just couldn't, so they just made it all black to imitate it. Looks a bit weird, but we'll just say that's cool enough. I honestly don't mind it. At least for my figures, I'm not that picky. As long as they look nicely detailed. In this case, it looks detailed. So anyway, as you can tell, the feet are also printed. The legs are printed. Everything about this figure just looks good. It's pretty simple. It's nice, and he comes with a knife, just like in the movie. And also, in case y'all are curious, yes, he has back printing as well. Like I said, similar to all the other figures. The printing right here looks a bit rough, but still, it fits and it looks nice. Like I said, overall, I really like this figure. I think my favorite figure out of all of them, though, for sure, would be Foxy because he's just so well detailed. Yeah, I just like him a lot. Anyway, so our next and last character will be Golden Freddy. And here is our last but not least. Oh well, technically yes, this is our last character. But still, here's our boy Golden Freddy. He looking real nice. And if you guys couldn't notice, yes, they did make his right ear black because I think they were trying to imitate similar to the Yellow Rabbit. They were trying to imitate his ear being off, but I don't think it looked right. This is the same head mold as Freddy, I think, because it looks kind of similar in terms of head pieces. But obviously, they changed it to make it look like Golden Freddy. Also, one thing I noticed is, did Golden Freddy ever have a mic? I don't know. I don't remember him having a mic, but I guess they wanted him to be just like Freddy a little bit and have a mic since, well, yeah. But yeah, so the thing that makes him look a bit rough is the right ear, obviously, but everything else looks nice. I like the printing, and I also appreciate the printing on the arms and the back as well. So let me show you the back real quick. Like I said, similar to Freddy and the rest of the animatronics, I really appreciate the printing on the back. Like I said, it looks pretty nice. It looks nice. So obviously, the printing right here is a little rough, like I said, but we're gonna throw that away because this is our final character. And like I said, I really appreciate these characters being made. They look awesome. Like I said, ignore if my hopefully my critiques doesn't bug you because at the end of the day, I still love FNAF and I still love these figures. So anyway, now obviously we're gonna do the final and last thing. I'm sure you guys are probably excited for it. Before I actually do it, I want to make an announcement that yes, in the future there are plans to buy the I saw a custom pizzeria set online and I kind of wanted to get it. And I wanted to place these characters in that set so that way we can make a stop motion FNAF. I wouldn't say movie, more like a FNAF style video. Because I feel like that would be kind of cool. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Because I like making stop motion and you guys seem to like it too. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, let me know. I think it's gonna happen anyway. But I want to see if you guys are down for it. So, anyway, and here is Jacinto or Jisatsu right next to the FNAF figures. Wow, you guys see him alive. Smell weird though.